So we're really going to be looking at this idea of marble rollways. Has anybody worked with marble rollways before? Good. And one of the first theories that children will start playing with is the idea that objects roll. What they're really doing is they're building mental maps. This is the first stage in this notion of object permanence that you hear about. They start saying, it's there, it's here, it's there. How can we then redirect motion? We've got blocks at the back, marbles that you brought, magnets, masking tape, string at the back, we've got scissors at the front, we've got some saws if we need to cut things. You can use some odds and ends that might be around with you if you decide you want to use a sock or something. Any questions? That's it. Go.
Either way, but that didn't turn out too well because it kept flying out the side, and eventually now it just rolls along the ground and kind of hits that basket if we're lucky. Oh no, that's not Amy.
So what sort of theories were you sort of coming up with, and then you try and then didn't work? Like what sort of ideas?
Oh, we had so many.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna try to do like one of those pulley things, but it was almost impossible with what we had because we couldn't cut those.
And we thought of like dropping it from tube to tube, but like I swear we have ADD.
Yeah,
we lost it just after about 20 minutes.
Okay. Some groups of students you'll be working with just want to work in a very short, modular sort of get a little bit together. We're tired. We want to do something else. And another group's going to say, we need 8 hours on this. Call our parents. We're not coming home for dinner.
And we wanted to get it in a water bottle, which is at that end. So we cut off the end of the water bottle, and it worked a couple of times. So it worked out pretty well. But yeah, it was a lot of tape. A lot of trial and error. Like,
well, at first we tried to have 2 starting points meeting and then kind of having a final one, but then we actually decided it would be more interesting if we had just 2 different routes to the end. I don't know, we started with the ladder and then we had down there, we tried to have that like round cylinder in the middle and we were going to have it like teeter-totter and have it like pick one way to go, but then it kept falling apart and we kind of just gave up and it went out one end, and then we had that like thing at the end, we had it stop right at the bottom of that tube, but then we still had more time so we wanted to keep going, so we added the little drink cups to it. It was coming.
It works.
Was a trial and error. As you can see, this actually wasn't part of the plan, but we found out that it just kept going off, like for some of you did. So we were like, okay, so let's find the spot where it actually departs from this end and just attach another little track to it. So, alright.
Jason helped us come up with the idea to put all the pipe cleaners together and bend it that way, and we found that the ball would just kind of roll off if we didn't put walls. So we needed walls so that it could, if it's going to go in a different direction, it would bang off it and keep going. I was thinking of Jackass, the movie with the skateboarders, and they kept trying to figure out how to go around the loop without falling off the sides, so that was
An inspiration.
an inspiration in a way.